Israel is deploying troops and tanks along the border with the Palestinian territory of Gaza and has called up 9,000 reservists following days of deadly fighting with the Islamic militant group Hamas, which controls Gaza. Palestinian militants have fired more than 1,800 rockets, and the Israeli military has launched more than 600 airstrikes, toppling at least 3 apartment blocks. As fears of an all-out war surge, Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the U.S. and its regional allies are feverishly conducting crisis diplomacy behind the scenes.
We've been very clear that rocket attacks must cease. We've been very clear about Israel's right to defend itself. We're also engaging our regional partners with urgency to see to it that calm prevails. And our heartfelt condolences go out to the loved ones of those lost.
Before the current crisis began, the Biden administration had reached out to Palestinians, but had not made the Israeli-Palestinian conflict a top priority. Several Democratic lawmakers went to the floor of the House this week to express their support for Israel amid the deadly violence.
In case there is any confusion, Hamas is a terrorist organization designated by the United States, dedicated to the destruction of Israel, and which Congress has and must condemn for killing innocent civilians and using women and children as human shields. No one here should make excuses for a terrorist organization.
But one Democratic member said the U.S. should stop giving the green light to Israel to kill Palestinian civilians.
Help me understand the math. How many Palestinians have to die for their lives to matter? Life under apartheid strips Palestinians of their human dignity. How would you feel if you had to go through dehumanizing checkpoints 2 blocks from your own home to go to the doctor or travel across your own land?
Some Palestinian families sought refuge Friday in schools run by the United Nations, which are recognized as shelters, as Israeli artillery pounded northern Gaza. The Israeli military says the artillery attacks are intended to destroy a vast network of militant tunnels. Sindi Сэйn, VOA News.